right, we are in the closet.
Are we?
We are.
Awesome.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just scrolling through pictures, trying to find a certain picture. But anyway.
What for?
Well, because I need a comparison picture. I'm constantly making then and now pictures, and I'm looking for one in the past.
To match up with that big booty picture from today?
Yeah, because I had on the same pants once, and I like to do it side-by-side comparison. I was accused of photoshopping today.
Oh, that's right.
So I don't know if anybody else's phone does this, but whenever I have to turn my phone off and on to reset it because it's frozen or it's acting stupid, Jeff's like, turn your phone off and turn it back on. Let it rest a minute. Okay. Sometimes I do that and it's a success, but sometimes when I go to turn it back on, it won't come back on.
There's something wrong with your phone.
It won't come back on. And finally, I just have to put it down for literally 10 minutes. And then all of a sudden, it'll pop on, I guess, from where I've tried so many times. And when that happens, a lot of times, my settings get jacked up. My texts go back to small sizes because I have them on gigantic sizes.
It goes back to default. Yeah.
Then, so my settings that I have on Snapchat, which I have, anybody can follow me, but only my friends can send me messages. If I friended you back, added you back on Snap, you can send me messages.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of people I haven't added back on Snap because I don't know you. So I'm not going to add you back.
A lot of people can follow you. Yeah, yeah.
So I guess that happened, and I got a snap from this guy, and he said, in all caps, fake. He slid up on I posted a picture, a booty picture, a flex booty picture saying, don't miss Monday. And he slid up and said, fake. And I didn't respond, and I came back in, told Jeff about it. Well, I forgot to go back in and, get him out of there and everything, because I get sidetracked. And I went back in to do it when I remembered, and he said something else. He said something to the effect, I should have screenshotted it. Who cares? I should have. Why didn't I screenshot it?
Yeah, what's it matter?
What's it matter? I don't know. Anyway, it said something to the effect, I would respect you more if you would quit posting photoshopped pictures on social media.
That's funny.
I'm like, okay, dude.
You've never photoshopped anything.
I've never photoshopped.
Nor would you know how to.
Have I put a filter on my face? Heck yeah. And I'll continue to do so. But to actually go in and alter my pictures, no. And if I were to do that, I would do a lot better job than that. I would be, making me have bigger boobs. My boobs would be coming out of my tank top, right? I'd be she'd be oh my gosh, did she get a boob job? You know what I mean? I would bring my waist in tighter. I mean, I would be, doing a better job. I don't Photoshop. The pictures that I put on there are...
That's your whole brand is authenticity.
But anyway, I was like, dude, you just
doing it the right way.
You just kind of gave me a compliment. But then Jeff was right. He was like, he's just trying to get you to talk, get a rise out of you. So you'll DM him back, or you'll snap him back and fight with him. And then he'll be like, well, let me see the real thing right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you can't Photoshop it. And I'll be like, okay, I'll show you. Let me pull my pants down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're right. But
he's playing it, or he would have never come back after that. He'd have never slid up a second time to try. He noticed that you looked at it, so he's coming back for more.
Right.
If he wasn't trying to talk to you, he never would have done. And people are like, "Why would you do that? Why would you be?"
Right.
Well, the asshole tactic works for some reason.
It doesn't for me.
And
though.
I think it's because you be an asshole, and then you're the one girl that makes him not an asshole eventually. And then it's I made him, he's different from me.
Yeah, no, I don't play that game. I don't play that game.
I'm special.
I don't play that game.
He's different from me.
Well, he went to my block on my block list that's growing.
He made the block?
He made the block.
That's awesome.
So that's that story. But yeah, I was trying to find a picture to do a comparison because I like to compare pictures, my progress pictures, to the exact same outfit I had on, which is kind of fun to do. So that's what I'm doing.
That's good. Always got to be looking, trying to improve a little bit.
Right. Oh yeah, you have to.
If you don't,
I always tell you, being complacent is the scariest place to be. Just complacency. But that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong.
I would not say you're wrong.
Can you hear our dog in the basement? Listen. Wonder if you can hear that.
He's so mad.
That poor dog. I don't know. Does anybody want a dog?
Poor guy.
Does anybody want a dog? I need to know.
He's so mad right now.
Can I talk about some gym characters for a minute? Because I spend time in the gym, and I notice characters.
Go on.
Okay, so what's up with the girlfriend coming to the gym with her boyfriend or significant other or whatever, and just to walk around with him and watch him lift weights? There are 3 different couples. Now, they don't come often, but I can think of in my head 3 different couples that do this. The other day, this girl comes with her boyfriend. Literally, she doesn't pick up a weight. She doesn't go over to the cardio. It's not like she went over to the cardio machines and then like she's done, so she's walking around with them. Even if I did do that, I went to the gym with you and I just did cardio and you're lifting weights, I'm going to be like, I'm going to meet you up front. I'm not going to follow you around. Stand there with my arms crossed, stare at everybody, and watch you lift weights just so after you're set, you can come give me a little lovin'. Like he'd go over and he'd like pat her or kiss her on the cheek.
That's because she did not want to be there.
Now, is it? Or is he so arrogant? He's like, you're going to watch me work out. I'm going to the gym. You're going with, because I want you to watch me lift these weights.
That's what I'm saying. She doesn't want to be there.
Or
he makes her go.
Or is she jealous and she's like,
I ain't gonna let
if you're going to the gym to lift weights, I'm going too because these girls are going to talk to you. He's safe. I'm going to let her know. Trust me, he's safe.
She's worried about you talking to him.
Not me.
You and all the other hoes that working out.
Listen, some people might be listening and you're just calling them hoes.
Well, they know who they are.
Oh, you know what? So anyway, I don't know what that...
I'm kidding. Like, there's no hoes. I mean, they may be, but I don't know firsthand anyway.
So, I don't know why that is.
Why that they're hoes?
No. Why that you'd want to just
Daddy issues. Probably.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about why you go watch your boyfriend work out.
Oh. I would say it's one of the 2 things, right? It's either she's worried about him. No, it's one of 3 things. She's worried about him talking to girls because he's got caught on social media sliding in so many DMs in the past that in real life it could be worse. Or that could be one of many unfaithful examples I could have used. Or he's the guy that's like, you're coming with.
Yeah.
You're coming with, and you're going to watch me pump iron.
I guess.
Or they could just be so deeply in love they cannot stand to be away from each other for a second of the day.
No. That would be horrible. Nobody could be like that.
Nobody should be like that. I don't think that would be very sustainable.
Okay, so here's another one. Okay, there's this guy in the gym gets on my last nerve. This is horrible to talk about. He might be a nice guy.
I think you talked about him before on here.
No, not that guy. There's another one.
Oh my gosh. There's more?
Not knee injury divorce guy. This is, I'm so important I have to talk on my phone the whole time guy.
Oh, those guys.
Okay, so they come in, there's a group, well, not a group, they're a couple, I don't know that they're a couple, but they come in together and work out, okay, 2 guys. One guy seems to be really nice and halfway normal. The other guy, I'm not even kidding, is talking on his phone the whole entire time. Like, he'll do a set, and he'll go over, and I'm like, you know what? We see you. You must be so important that you can't get through your workout without your phone ringing. And he, like, talks, and, like, I'll turn my headphones up because I'm that kind of girl who, if you're going to talk loud enough around me, I'm probably going to eavesdrop.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Right? So he's on the phone, he's like, all right, I'm going to crunch some numbers. Okay, yeah, I understand. I will make it happen for you. I will make it happen. I don't care what I have to do to these numbers. It's going to happen. Don't worry. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, really?
He's a stud,
like,
man.
Why even come to the gym?
He's a killer. He's a killer.
Why come to the gym?
You were so impressed and you know it.
He's on his phone almost the whole time. Like, he'll put it down and he'll do, like, a couple of things, and then he'll pick it back up. And you can almost see the guy. I'll show you next. Well, if you ever come to the gym with me again. You haven't been coming to the gym with me lately.
Not during the week. On the weekends, yes. But during the week, we haven't really been able to get there.
But I'll show you. I think you've been there before. But you can see the guy with him is almost like slightly, I don't know if he's embarrassed or annoyed. Like, oh my gosh, I'm standing here with the biggest, like, whatever, in a gym. And there's signs that say, take your phone calls to the lobby. I mean, does everybody do that? No, but if you got to be on the phone so long, you know what I mean?
I thought that phase was over. Like, I thought that had sailed. Like, I thought the whole I got a cell phone. I'm carrying it around, and I'm really cool now because I'm talking on it, and people think I'm busy. I thought that ended like when text and the younger kids came around. I thought that was just for like people that are like 55 plus that still are like always on their phone and answer every call.
Yeah.
Because most people I know that are even my age and younger that are in business, they don't want to take freaking calls. I don't want to be on the phone. If I'm on the phone, it's because I'm on the phone with someone that is just a phone person and they're probably in their office.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm going to text or email with you.
Well, somebody needs to tell him that.
Well, he may not even be on the phone with anybody. He just might be trying to impress the ladies.
It's not impressive.
He might just do like, when you come around, he might be like, I'm going to kill these numbers. I'm going to make it happen.
How about you lift some weights and try to impress me?
What are you doing?
You're at the gym. What else? Okay, and so there's also this dude at the gym. He's there every day, wearing a Planet Fitness shirt, walking laps around the parking lot, smoking a cigarette, like the whole time, like chain smoking, walking laps, Planet Fitness t-shirt on, and then he'll come in and he'll go do some machines and then he'll leave. What's that about?
The dude has a strict regimen. He
It
still
could be-
gets his nicotine and his cigs. He gets fresh air outside. He's putting in the steps.
He's getting his steps
I guarantee
in.
you he's counting the steps.
Oh, I bet.
I guarantee you this guy when he's smoking a cigarette at home with his wife, he's like, "You're going to die from them cigarettes," and she's going like, "You're going to die," and he's like, "Not as fast as you because I get in 20,000 steps a day."
And I go do the machines at Planet Fitness.
This.
I just don't get it. I don't.
There's something about isn't there like something about the smoking though? Not to get off topic, but isn't there something about like the smoking like there is with alcoholism? Like you have a certain gene that makes you more apt to get cancer? Because there's people that smoke cigarettes till they're 100.
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
It's like these old guys that are 87s, but I've been smoking 2 packs a day since I was 14. And they're, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
I know they're not as healthy as they could be, but clearly they've got some kind of resistance that's fighting off the cigs,
I don't
the
know.
death from the cigs.
I don't know.
Alcoholics are the same thing. It's like they say that you have a gene. If you got that gene, you're screwed. You can be an alcoholic. But you don't have the gene, you can quit unless you're just a habit forming deal. You know, where you just, but physically being addicted. There's one thing to be addicted by habit, right? Like
Right.
where you've just created a habit and you've got to do it because this is what you do every day at these 17 times. You got to do it because you've created this. Your neuro pathways tell you got to do it. Versus
Neuro pathways.
I don't even know what that means, but it just hit me. I was
Wow,
like,
you
"You're gonna
seem
sound like
so
a freaking genius, bro.
You seem so smart.
You're gonna sound like the guy on the phone in the gym.
Say it again slower.
It's gonna be like I'm crunching these numbers because the neuro pathways in my head are making me crunching for you, and I'm gonna get this deal done.
Oh my
I'm gonna
gosh.
get this deal done, and you're gonna
Keep going.
be so much better off because this estimate I'm putting together for your plumbing, it's gonna be so much better than it was the first time I sent it over."
You lost me on plumbing. I was going to be more, I mean, like, you know, are you selling a house, a car, or something? But plumbing, could we not have done better?
I mean, I've got stocks on stocks on stocks. And I'm telling you, there's IPOs coming.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I'm going to lay it down for you, and you're going to get in on the front end, and you're going to crush it. And we're going to make so much money. I need you to go borrow money. I need you to borrow as much money as you can because you're going to be a millionaire when I get done with you.
Oh my gosh, I'd be so turned on.
See?
No, I would not. I would be
If I would have been holding my phone up to my ear, just think how hot that
I would have
been
been looking at
Or if
this
I'd had a
guy like-
Bluetooth in,
Oh, that would be amazing.
the ones that glow.
That would be amazing. Do people wear those still?
Yes, they wear them, and they wear them all the time.
There's things that happen sometimes. I'm like, do people still do this? Like, I got whistled at the other day.
Nice.
I did at one stop or Speedway. And I'm like, okay. I walked right by his truck, and he was still sitting in his truck, and I looked back. I did. He got me. I looked back, and he smiled. But I was taken back because I'm like, do people still like whistle? I would try it. Let me try it. I can't because I'm
Don't,
laughing.
man, don't.
I can't whistle. Jeff makes fun of me.
I do.
But it was like, I can't because I'm like.
It wasn't the classic.
It was.
Oh boy, it wasn't the.
Do it.
I can't whistle either. It wasn't the classic, was it?
It was like the. Yeah, like that. It was that. But
Oh
no, it was
my
longer.
gosh.
It was like,
Oh, you got a long one?
hold on.
Oh my gosh! Stop!
I can't do
Stop.
it.
He drug it out.
Yes.
He drew it out.
Yes.
Oh, he really liked you then. That's a sign that he's really got
It wasn't
for
just
you.
like
love at first sight
tweet,
stuff.
tweet. It was like that. Oh, I did it. Did you see that?
Wow,
I
that
couldn't
was
do that again. I
impressive.
tried. No, right?
It was impressive.
That's what happened.
He had it for you big time. Love at first sight, for sure.
But does
when you whistle like
people
that,
still do that? It doesn't work. I mean, I turned around.
You tell me.
I turned around. I mean, we're going out next week, but no, I'm just kidding. Joke. But
Well, but really, what if you had turned around and he's like this handsome guy with nice hair, he's in shape, and he's sitting in a Jag in
And
a
if I was
suit with his
single?
phone up to his ear putting a deal together.
if I was single,
If you're single.
yeah, I'd be like, all right,
Wow.
listen.
Hey, you gotta take your shots.
Listen.
Right? I mean,
But
take
he
your
wasn't.
shots.
He wasn't. He was not at all like that. He was country, and I mean, I don't know. I didn't look long enough, but it doesn't matter regardless. Another thing that happened at the same speedway, and this might not have been anything, but why would you say, like, people just yell stuff out their window. So I'm with Nate, and Nate starts running across the parking lot, and I'm like, Nate, watch for cars. I did the mom thing. I walk by another guy in a truck, and he says, I'm so glad I'm not the only one that has a son that does that. And I was like, what are you talking about?
He's just being a nice guy, trying to empathize with you.
I mean,
He wanted to be
maybe.
be your buddy.
Maybe. I'm like, yeah, they just think that there's nobody else in the world. That's what I said, and I walked on.
Good move.
You
should have been like, let's ditch the kid and go somewhere and make out.
Oh, no, let's not. No.
He could find something to do around this speedway
Oh
for
my
about
gosh.
30 minutes.
Speaking of Speedway, I'm literally breaking a Speedway Speedy card in half.
I know.
Like you do credit cards. That is so random. What's
So
that
random.
mean?
Doesn't mean anything. It means there was one here and
But we're talking about Speedway, and I'm
we're
playing
limited
with
on
something.
gas stations.
I know, but I'm playing with something in my hands. I'm like, what am I even playing with? And I look down, and it's the Speedway rewards card.
Back to what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
All right, because what I was going to say about the alcoholism and the addiction, and I'm just saying it because I want to finish my thought.
Okay.
I got sidetracked. The ADD, whatever. I need to sneeze, but it's not coming fast enough.
What are you supposed to say when you're supposed to sneeze? Bless you, and it won't happen. Bless you. You're not going to sneeze. Now continue. You won't sneeze. I just said bless you before the fact. You're not going to sneeze. Or go ahead and sneeze.
So when you're
go ahead.
Don't do that to me.
Go ahead and sneeze.
I'll never. I'm good now. I'm clear.
See,
I
I
feel
fixed
better.
you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Okay.
It doesn't work that way in bed. You see, go ahead. Come, go ahead.
Okay.
That does not work. So don't try that, ladies.
I will not.
If you're trying to go longer and you say that to your man, try the reverse psychology.
It's not going to work.
It's not
You're
going to
done.
work. You're done. It's
You're
over.
done.
Game over.
Yes, game over for sure.
Anyway, if you really want to distract me, just smack him across the face or hit him in the side in the gut really good with a good, like, fist punch. Anyway, when you're addicted chemically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like where if you stop doing it, you have withdrawals.
Right. Hold on.
That kind of thing.
Come in.
Anyway, you get what I'm saying.
I totally get what you're saying. But I think that with me and my, like, I don't think I have the gene, like you were saying, of being like, okay, because I like to drink wine, right?
Really?
We already know this. But I don't think I have that gene where I'm like an alcoholic. Because I think that I could go, now I haven't tested it recently. Well, recently I've cut back, and I'm fine.
Right.
So I honestly don't think that I have that gene, like you're talking about, that I would be like an actual alcoholic. But even though you don't have the gene, I think you could still become an alcoholic. Because if I, just think about this. Okay, so I have wine at night. If I got up in the morning and had like Bailey's in my coffee, and then like I was having shots at, don't you think you could
That'd be a
turn
problem.
into, I don't think you have to have the gene. I think you can turn into an alcoholic.
I think, yes. Okay, let's say this. Yes, you can become an alcoholic, but you're much more susceptible to becoming an alcoholic if you have the gene.
I agree.
Like, then you should not be drinking because you can't even casually.
So you're saying, like, if alcoholism runs in your family, then maybe you should stay away from drinking because you'll be more susceptible to it, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not a doctor.
Well, I'm not either.
But you know what? The funny thing is how do you define alcoholism? Because I think some people, especially in my growing up myself,
Yeah.
some people are a little over-exaggerative. The religion I grew up in, if you touched alcohol,
you're going to hell.
You're in trouble, man. You're in bad trouble. Now, it's not even in the religion I grew up in now. It's not that bad. It's still not something that you got to lie about doing it, I guess,
Right.
and you got to pretend you don't. But if you do have a drink, you aren't going to hell, I don't think.
Right.
But saying that, I think people that aren't around alcohol at all, they tend to say, my grandfather was an alcoholic.
Right.
Well, why was your grandfather an alcoholic? How do you know he's an alcoholic? My grandmother said he had a drinking problem. He drank beer every day. Well, what's that mean? Did he wake up at 10 a.m. and drink beer? Was he vomiting because he couldn't get beer?
Right.
Or wine or liquor? I mean, what do you mean? Or did she just nag at him because it was such an awful thing to drink and he wasn't a Christian if he drank?
Right.
And he liked to have a couple of pops after work, right?
Right. Pops?
Yeah, some people call them pops.
I thought we were talking about beer.
Beer, whatever.
Do you call pop or soda? I say Coke for everything.
Coke for everything.
Okay, but
anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I think that's the thing. Like, I think people say he's an alcoholic. Well, was he an alcoholic or did he just freaking party like crazy for a time period in his life?
I think it's all relative too, because like you said, like to my parents, they might think I'm an alcoholic because I drink 2 to 4 glasses of wine at night, depending on the day.
You might be.
No, I'm not. We just talked about this. No, we're not. I think that an alcoholic wakes up thinking about drinking. You know what I mean? And I don't. I'm like, it's like,
you don't need it. You don't.
No, it's this time at night. I'm like, okay, this is because here's the thing. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna get on my high horse. I'm starting to get hot. We might have to turn this fan back on. Here is my issue, and I think I've talked about it before. And if I have, I'm sorry, but I'm going to talk about it again. People tend to judge people like me who like to enjoy wine every night, 2 to 4 glasses. Okay? No, wait. Those same people, because that's my therapy. That's my coming down time. That's my mom juice. That's my, like, I've done a lot of crap today and I got to recover from this. Why is that any different? And I am not judging these people at all.
No, it's fine.
But why is it any different than somebody who's popping Zoloft or Xanax, an antidepressant? It's fine if you take that. I'm not saying it's not, but why are you different than me? And not everybody judges like that. But these people that I'm talking about, like, oh, they need that antidepressant pill because they have anxiety or they have depression or they're stressed, so they have to take that. Okay, I choose not to. I choose to drink wine instead. That's my choice. My doctor has tried to get me to take antidepressants for my anxiety. I don't know why it's not.
I would like to take one of those in 2 drinks.
No, but do you understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing. You're putting a substance in your body. You're altering your state. Okay?
Yeah, but Jesus didn't outlaw pills.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait a minute. He didn't outlaw alcohol either.
Well, that's right.
Sorry.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Like those people who, and you know who I'm talking about. Look at me. Like, oh my gosh, she's drinking wine. Ugh. But yet, it's okay to take an antidepressant. What the hell is the difference? What is the difference?
Drinkers like you cuss a lot more. Because if you were on an antidepressant or something for your anxiety,
I
would be calm right now.
I would be cussing and be like, why the hell would you do that? I mean, you're talking in this like stupid tone. You can tell. I mean, not everybody.
Well, no, I think the people that are overdoing it. Yeah,
my whole point is.
Yeah, you don't.
What's the difference?
I think there's people on those that take it the correct way.
Well,
obviously,
sure.
And you would never know.
Oh, absolutely.
They don't act like, but there's people that take
because they take it the responsibility.
They take too much or something.
When you look at somebody and you're like, I want what she has, then
when I know some people too that I talk to and I'm like, hey, your eyes, they're moving slow, literally. Like you're talking to me and your eyes, you're blinking in slow motion and your eyes are moving like.
That's so weird.
You know what I mean?
Maybe they're taking too much. Maybe they're drinking too much.
You're on something. Or you're on multiple things. But do you have any on you now?
But can I have some? But do you understand what I'm saying? What's the difference? So I choose wine to come down at night, like to chill with. And you may have to take an antidepressant so you can chill and you can cope. Why is it different? They're both addictive. And if you say they're not, you're insane.
They are addictive. That's
Even
why
though they're
any,
not
any
addictive.
antidepressant, you can't just stop taking them.
Well, some you can.
Not many.
Some you can.
They like
but
you to come off
they
of them.
say, well, I know they do, some
know.
of them, but some of them they say, oh, no, it's not addictive. But I find that really, I mean, anything can be addictive. You can get addicted to Motrin because you have a teeny headache. So now every time you hurt, you want to take Motrin. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm off my high horse. But I hate being judged for
It's
it.
It's habit forming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's habit forming, and you can create a habit of taking something because you're somehow triggering that part of your mind to quit
Right.
stressing as much, even if it's a placebo, right?
Right.
You're just the action you take
Right.
tells your brain, I'm going to be okay now because I did this. I went down to the pantry, I found the pink bottle with the white cap. I struggled to get the lid off because it's a kid's lid, or a kid-proof lid, and I got it off, and the pill's the same size as the regular pill, and I swallowed it, and I drank a whole glass of water with it, and I know that in 12 minutes, I'm going to be happy again.
Right. I don't know. Sure, we got on a high horse, didn't we?
Yeah, I'm not going to go there.
Ooh, you paused. You better not go there.
No, I'm not. I'm just thinking of habits to form, like to have that, like I could come up with some certain therapies to help you with your anxiety. But it would take a good period of time to set you into where we could do some mantra, like I could say things while you're doing this to me.
Okay.
And you would slowly after time, that's what you need to do to relieve your anxiety.
That's okay. I like wine. I like the taste of it. I like how it makes me feel. So I'm good. Thank you.
All right.
I really appreciate it.
I'm looking out for you.
I know. I often think I want to test to see how I would do without drink, but I don't think I want to.
I think it's a fun challenge. I think you and me should do a sober month.
Oh.
Just one, just to see what it does to our sleeping habits.
But what month is it going to be? It's November, it's Thanksgiving. No, thank you. December, Christmas. January's my birthday. Forget that. February's Valentine's Day. March is St. Patrick's Day. April is our anniversary, our dating anniversary. May is your birthday. June will probably be at the beach. July is 4th of July. August, maybe August.
This is why they call it a challenge. There's not a good month.
Maybe August. I'll do it in August. No, I won't because it's the last summer. It's the last month of the summer. September might be. No, it's back to school. I'm always stressed at back to school. October.
Sober October.
Sober October. No, because there's Halloween. And then we're back to November. So I can't. I can't. And no deal. I could do October because Halloween's the last day of the month. Could we do Sober October and pretend that October has 30 days?
And we could do just 30 days. We could start November 30th and just go for a month.
I'm not going to start November 30th and do it through Christmas. Are you insane in the membrane?
No, I'm sorry. I'm getting my months. September 30th. That way you can count 30th, it as a full month.
Is there anything else in October? Well, we always go see Virgil and Kim in October. And we always have a good time there. I just don't think I can do it. I
don't think you have the gene.
I don't.
Because I've cut
I have an idea.
I'll quit for a night or two and I'm totally fine.
I have an idea. How about February 15th to March 15th? That way we still can celebrate Valentine's Day in February on the 14th. And we'll be done with the soberness by St. Patrick's Day. That's on the 17th of March. February 15th to March 15th. But then you're in March Madness. You're not going to want to do that.
No, March Madness starts later in March.
Okay,
so it would probably be about that time.
Okay, that's golden. It's on. Put it on the calendar.
And then we're going to podcast about it. We're going to update people. We're going to be holding it accountable by doing it on social media. We're going to get alcohol out of the house because of it's here. And we have a bad day.
I just might be addicted because I'm sweating and my hands are shaking thinking about doing this. I'm already thinking about what am I going to do instead of that? What is happening? What am I going to do?
We'll go for like 10:30 p.m. walks, brisk walks.
In February in Charleston, West Virginia.
Yeah, you'll be like, I got to do something.
We haven't moved to the beach yet, therefore we can't take walks in February there, JMR.
Okay.
You go ahead and walk it out. How about this?
Oh my gosh,
How about this? Before then, for Christmas, we'll ask Santa for a hot tub. And we'll put we already have the hookup out back. We'll put the hot tub out there. And when we get tempted to drink wine, we'll go get in the hot tub and we'll drink sparkling water in the hot tub in wine glasses. Or I don't even use a wine glass. I use a styrofoam cup. We already know.
That's great. That's a great idea.
Are you going to get me a hot tub? Everybody's listening.
I can't commit to that right now.
You are such an insurance agent. That is the best answer ever. I can't commit to that right now. So no. You're basically saying no.
I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying yes. So
Which
yeah,
is
I'm saying no.
You know what?
I'm not saying no because I can't make this decision solely. I would have to do a lot of research. Or maybe I
research
could
on
one.
What? Call the dude who owned the house
build.
before and say, you had a hot tub here. What was it? Lead me in the right direction. I'm thinking about getting one. See? Or I will. I know.
Okay. Yeah.
You just pacifying me. Just like you always...
I'm not pacifying. I told you I don't think it can work.
You didn't. You didn't say those words. That's the first time you said I don't think it can work.
Well, I said no earlier.
Earlier, you said I can't commit to that right now.
Which means no. But I don't have the power just to say no. This isn't just my decision.
Is it my decision too? Because I'm saying yes. All the kids will say yes.
The kids don't have a damn thing to say, ever.
Oh, yes, they do.
No, they don't. Not when it comes to hot tubs.
I can't believe you would say no.
I'm not saying no to the idea. I'm saying how the heck do we do it?
I don't even know.
Do I go out and work the streets?
Go out and drive the car.
Hookers?
Go out and drive the Uber.
Start pimping?
Go out and drive the Uber. After Christmas, after we recover from Christmas, all of January, drive Uber as much as you can. And all the money you get from Uber, put it into a shoebox titled Hot Tub Fund. And anything that I do extra on the side.
That sounds really bad.
No, with that company,
Right, I got you.
I'll put it in the hot tub fund, and then we will go purchase one. Cash money, homie.
We'll have maybe a down payment.
Cash money. Oh, you better start driving more than that then. Okay, you know what? Don't. Just forget it. My dreams are shot. I'm not doing sober February, March anymore. It's off.
We're going to continue talking.
You do it by yourself.
We're going to continue talking.
You buy me a hot tub, I'll do it.
Good Lord, woman.
Got one thing right.
All right. Well, this is something to like put on the chopping block.
Oh my gosh, that's about right. The chopping block. All my ideas go there.
No, it's a great idea. I'm not shooting the idea down.
Whatever.
Hey.
Hey.
It's over.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.